All right, so I want to teach you the bouncy ball method for solving metric problems. And so, in your white lab book, on page 53, you have this chart. And what you're going to use is this chart to solve how to go between different units in the metric system. And so, I blew it up. There you go, so you can see it a little bit better. So I'm going to give you a problem. The problem is 10 decaliters equals how many liters? And so looking at this at first, your mind may explode. And so you don't know exactly how to get from one to another. So you're going to use the procedures also found conveniently on page 53 of your white lab book to find this out. Procedure number 1 is you are going to put a decimal point on your original number if it's not there already. There's your decimal point. So remember, 10 decaliters is the exact same thing as 10.0 decaliters, right? We've done nothing to change the number. It's still the same number. It's still the same amount. And so the very first thing, or the second thing we're going to do is we are going to find where the decaliters place is on the chart and where the liters place on the chart. So there are my decaliters. All right, you can see where the 10 is underneath it. All right, I have the red dots to represent it. And then I'm going to liters. So I'm going to put a blue dot on it so you can see. It's important to know which one is which because of step number 3. You need to find out what direction you need to go from your original answer to your second. And so going from red to blue, I'm going to the right. So what's going to happen when you are converting your metrics system, you're going to move your decimal direction to the right because you're moving on the right on the chart. You move the direction that you move on the chart. So step number 4, you need to count how many places that you have moved. Do not include your original unit. And so I moved one space. I have one little dip there. The ball has bounced once. All right, and so what that means is I am going to move my decimal place only one place, and I know I moved to the right because that is where it moves on the chart. And so what you then do is move your decimal place. So how many decaliters are in a liter? There's 100 liters in 10 decaliters. And so that is how you figure this out. That one was a little bit easier. I want to show you a bit of a harder one. So, start off with the original problem. We have 68 centimeters. How many hectometers is in that? That is a hard problem. If you're not using this bouncy ball method, your mind may explode a little. And so, first things first, I add in my original problem a decimal point. All right, remember, 68 is the exact same thing as 68.0. Next thing, I'm going to move on to procedure step 2. I'm going to find the units on the chart. So, my first unit is right there, all right? Then I'm going to find out where the hectometers section is. It's all the way over there, and so my step 3 is which way did I go? I went from to the left. So that means whenever I move my decimal point, I'm going to move it to the left. So now, step number 4, how many places do I need to move? So you can see the ball has bounced 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And so what that means is for step number 5, I'm going to move my decimal point 4 places. Sorry, I said 5, but that's totally 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move my decimal point 4 places to the left. And so I move that, and my answer is 0.0068 hectometers. And so that is how you find it. All right, hopefully this helps. Have a good day, guys.